I'm just I'm doing squirt here.
Okay, so you don't
Yeah,
get a menu or
I'm good.
anything?
I'm going to help him.
Amid the chaos, I'm Jeff Cook. We are getting ready for trivia, live trivia this January the 20th, 2026. And if you are watching this show, you must be on YouTube because right now our station is contributing toward the transparency of local government. And as a result, Facebook and the cable are engaged in that enterprise. We are YouTube. Just go to the community media site and you'll be prompted from there how to log on, how to play. I'm stalling a little bit to give anyone a chance who knows a regular player that is not able to watch the program because they don't know about the change to YouTube. Give them a text. If you have gotten the information, we thank you so much. You're symbolically playing for that trophy and the worldwide bragging rights for a week that go with it. So we wish everyone good luck. I'd like to say we have a distinguished panelist. We don't have a full panel, but Corey Smith is here to hold down the fort. So what's new with you, Corey?
Not a whole lot there. I'm at a different scenery, so hopefully that will play a good role tonight there. But other than that, I'm doing good on this Tuesday evening.
Yeah, no Greg Weaver, so it should be wide open. We haven't previewed the questions in advance, so we have no idea how difficult they'll be or if there's any one subject matter that is more pronounced than another. I don't know. I mean, I have weaknesses, I'll admit, in the video game realm, some parts of TV questions. What do you think is your Achilles heel? I know you're good in sports, Corey, but is there one area that is difficult for you?
Probably European, geography or something like that.
Okay.
That's probably not my bread and butter.
Geography, all right.
Yeah, geography.
Yeah, there was once a trivia question. How many, the names of how many countries end in stan? Like Kurdistan, Afghanistan. I think there's 6 or 7 of them. I don't know, but it's a darn good trivia question, especially if you know the answer before you ask it. And I'm sure your phone knows. So are we going to be beginning soon? I think everybody knows the drill. The more quickly you answer correctly, the more points you get. And we are just seconds away. Good luck, everyone. And there will be a wager aspect as well later in the show. The starred clues are double points. Good luck. We wish you well. Question number 1. In 1888, what other painter caused Dutch artist Vincent van Gogh to cut off his left ear following their argument? Paul Cézanne, Gustave Klimt, Claude Monet, or Paul Gauguin? Okay, so that's his picture when he got his ear cut off. And Cézanne is what the people say, but it's Gauguin. 2 people got it right, so far we only have 8 players. That's not bad considering what we lost. Van Gogh famously cut off part of his left ear after an argument with fellow artist Paul Gauguin in 1888. The incident occurred in the southern French town of Arles, where Van Gogh had moved to create an artist community. Many of his self-portraits seemed reversed because he painted himself while looking in the mirror. I don't know how else you could do it. You can't. Ruby from Boston, all over that question. Breezy, number 2, who had a #1 hit in 1974 with the song Cats in the Cradle? Donovan, Harry Chapin, Cat Stevens, or Gordon Lightfoot? I'll give you a hint. Now has a different name. I'd say Cat Stevens. Now, people say Cat Stevens. But it's Harry Chapin. Yeah. I know the song. It sounded like a Cat Stevens song, but I guess because it's Cat. Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. Father and son never quite managed to connect throughout their lives. Lyrics based on a poem by Chapin's wife, Sandy, which highlights themes of time, parenthood, and missed opportunities. Ruby from Boston, the only one who got it right. Harry Chapin fan. Breezy, too. Just Cook's biggest fan. 3, containing around 2/3 of the world's active and dormant volcanoes. The Ring of Fire is a tectonic belt in the blank ocean, Arctic, Indian, Pacific, or Atlantic.
Well, there's a geography question.
But if the map, if you can't, I mean, everybody said Pacific because of the map. That's the Pacific. So
That's what I want to say, but I
yeah,
think India.
a rare occasion when the map is helpful. The Ring of Fire is a horseshoe-shaped area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean, where a large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur, around 40,000 kilometers long, and containing 452 volcanoes. The ring is home to some of the planet's most famous volcanoes, such as Mount St. Helens, Mount Fuji, etc. Ruby from Boston, building a lead. In what U.S. state can you see Mauna Loa, the Earth's largest active volcano by both mass and volume? Washington, Oregon, Hawaii, or Alaska? I'll give you a hint. I could see it when I was in Maui. It's Hawaii.
That's a good hint there.
Well, I mean, the time was almost up, so I don't think. Only half the people got it right. Covering a massive 5,271 square kilometers, Mauna Loa is situated in the U.S. state of Hawaii, renowned as the Earth's largest active volcano. A recent eruption occurred in 2022, showcasing the volcano's immense power and activity. Ruby from Boston, doing quite well. Breezy, as also, look out, here comes Tina. What was notable about the Sochi 2014 Olympics? A 13-year-old became the youngest gold medalist ever. The Olympic torch traveled to space. The Paralympics were introduced. The host country won no medals.
I have no idea, but I went A, but
yeah, I would have gone.
Confident.
I'm with you. I would have gone with A, and this was all over the board. Oh, the Olympic torch traveled to space. Did it have to wear a spacesuit? I don't know. The part of the torch relay journey for 2014, the torch traveled to space. The torch was launched to the International Space Station aboard a Russian Soyuz spacecraft. Astronauts then performed a spacewalk, prominently featuring the torch outside the station before it returned to Earth. I must have missed that. Ruby from Boston didn't miss it, neither did Breezy. This is a 1-2 punch. Tina Marks missed it. In the 1951 Disney film Alice in Wonderland, what is the name of Alice's red kitten? Ruby, Rita, Dinah, or Chloe?
Whew, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good question.
I would have said Chloe, but
I went Ruby, but
Dinah. It's Dinah, yeah.
wow.
Maybe that's when Dinah Shore was big. I don't know. I don't know when she was big, but in the 1951 Disney film Alice in Wonderland, Alice has a red kitten named Dinah. Throughout the movie, Alice affectionately mentions Dinah, even though Dinah doesn't actually accompany her on her journey through Wonderland. She missed Dinah. Todd H., fourth. The Dude climbing. What legendary cinematic character is introduced in this opening shot? John Rambo, James Bond, Captain Jack Sparrow, or Indiana Jones? I mean, I can't see. There's just a little blue square in my version.
Well, they have a cowboy hat on, so I'm thinking it's Indiana Jones.
All right.
I don't think it's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Everybody said they must have gotten more info than I did. Indiana Jones is correct. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark introduces one of the most enduring characters in pop culture history with a simple shot as seen in the Steven Spielberg directed film. For extra credit, what animal scared him?
Was it a snake? What was it?
It was a snake. Yeah, all right, Corey, you get extra credit. We can't actually award it to you, but honorable mention. Who stars as a volcanologist in the 1997 disaster film Dante's Peak? Bruce Willis, Steve Buscemi, Pierce Brosnan, or Tommy Lee Jones? I have to admit, I didn't see that movie. I mean, you know, why do you need to go see a disaster movie? Most of our lives are disasters anyway, so. Pierce Brosnan is the people's choice. Wow, and they are seldom wrong. Dante's Peak. I guess, yeah, a lot of, this must be the volcano episode. Pierce Brosnan, volcanologist Harry Dalton, its 1997 disaster film increased public interest in volcano science after it depicted a fictional volcanic eruption devastating a small town. Brosnan stars alongside Linda Hamilton in the film. Tina Marks is second as the tension builds. Which of these animated cartoon characters has a sidekick named Boo Boo? Huckleberry Hound, Porky Pig, Bugs Bunny, or Yogi Bear?
I think that's a layup of all layup questions, I'm going to say.
I know, but you're so young. I guess you watch the reruns of these cartoons?
I saw this on Boomerang, so yeah, that's
right.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
His little buddy. Hey, Boo Boo.
Oh, ho, Boo Boo.
Ranger. Hey, Mr. Ranger. Yogi Bear, known for saying I'm smarter than the average bear, partnered with Boo Boo, his loyal and sensible sidekick, created by Hanna-Barbera. Yogi Bear and Boo Boo reside in Jellystone Park, with Yogi often concocting schemes to steal picnic baskets from unwary campers, while Boo Boo tries to keep him out of trouble. Boo Boo's the brains of that operation for sure. Breezy third, Tina now in second, only 50 points behind. On what yearly frequency are the Winter Olympics held? 4 years, 2 years, every year, or every 8 years? They should have it every year. But they don't. I'll tell you that much. The quadrennial Olympics. This is really a soft toss. I hope everybody got it right.
This is a soft toss sports question for everybody.
Yeah, 1 year they had it 2 years apart because they wanted to stagger the summer and winter games.
Yep. But
it's every 4 years, and now it's like, it's coming up. Winter Olympics are currently held every 4 years. The first event, Chamonix, France in 1924. There was an exception during World War II. They were canceled in 40 and 44 in 1994. Olympic decided summer and winter games would no longer be held in the same year, and that's the staggering I spoke about. Ruby from Boston still on top. Tina Marks making a move. As of 2026, who's the only person to win gold medals at both the Winter and Summer Olympics? Marit Bjorn, Esther Ledecker, Apollo Ono, or Eddie Egan? Wow. This is going to be...
I'm not too sure. I'm going to go with C, but I'm...
B?
Not... C, Ono.
B. I'm pretty sure... Did Ono... I know he was a skater. That's Winter Olympics. But no, it's Eddie Egan. That makes sense. Not really. I never heard of him, but let's... American athlete Eddie Egan achieved an incredible feat of winning gold at the Winter and Summer Olympics during 20 and 32. Claimed the gold in the light heavyweight boxing in 20, and in 32 he competed as a member of the gold-winning four-man bobsled team. Wow. That's impressive. I wouldn't do the luge. Would you do the luge, Corey? I
wouldn't.
What does a ufologist study? Irons and alloys, fermentation processes, visceral organs, or alien visitation? Oh, I get it. UFO-logist. Maybe it...
I'm thinking D, just because the picture shows...
D. Yeah, it could be trying to throw you off, but don't overthink it. Yeah. UFOologist, ufologist, I guess is how you pronounce it, but ufology is a study of unidentified flying objects and related phenomena such as alleged alien visitation, eyewitness reports, and physical evidence. The field gained significant public interest during the 20th century with numerous reports and sightings, particularly in the United States. Ruby from Boston, a 1-point lead over Breezy, sorry, Tina Marks. Tina's right there. Which European country has the longest coastline? Norway, Ireland, Scotland, or Spain?
Well, there's another geography question there, but...
Well, I'd look at it this way. Scotland and Ireland, good guesses, but I don't think that's it. And Spain is Iberia split with Portugal. I would go with Norway. But look, it's an even split across the board. And it is Norway, because, you got the Arctic Ocean up there, and, yeah. Despite its mountainous terrain and deeply indented fjords, giving an appearance of modest coastline, Norway actually boasts the longest coastline in Europe, including its innumerable natural formations. Norway's twisting tundra stretches for over 58,000 kilometers, and that's a lot. Breezy has overtaken Ruby from Boston. This could be a photo finish. The dude trying to solve some technical issues. How many squares are on a Scrabble board? 144, 196, 400, or 225? You know, I played so many games of Scrabble. I never really thought it was relevant to know this. So you have to just count, you know, you just do the multiplication, count them. It's probably, I'd say 400.
I was thinking 196, but 400's
Like
probably
20 by
a good number.
20? Oh, 225. Okay, so it's 25 by, oh no, I don't know what it is. 15 by
15 by
15. A
15.
standard Scrabble board consists of a 15 by 15 grid of squares, resulting in a total of 225 squares. This classic word game created by Alfred Butts in 1938, since become a family staple and competitive tournament game. Yeah, I know. During COVID, Nancy, Golden Bill Gal and I played some Scrabble head-to-head. We played like 10 days in a row. What is the zodiac sign for someone born on April Fool's Day? Aries, Gemini, Taurus, or Pisces? I only know certain signs of the zodiac, including my own.
I just know mine. Mine's a Virgo, so.
Yeah, you're September or
Yeah.
or August.
September 17th.
Aries is the correct
There we go.
answer. But only 4 people got it right.
I just went with A because April is A and Aries is A.
It's the first astrological sign of the zodiac. Spans from March 21st to April 19th, known for energetic and enthusiastic demeanor, embodying the traits of courage and determination. Ruby from Boston back on top. What a seesaw battle. Which of these affects how lava flows from a volcano? Conductivity, viscosity, permeability, or elasticity? You almost have to be a volcanologist to understand this question. I would say viscosity. It's just a wild guess. That's what the people said. And they're right. Let's see why. We're learning a lot here tonight, no doubt about it. Viscosity is a fluid's resistance to flow and directly affects how lava flows from a volcano. Higher viscosity lava results in slower flows, forming steep-sided structures like domes and peaks. Dr. Evil, talking about liquid hot magma. Breezy, look at this. This is exciting. What U.S. state is home to cities Phoenix and Tucson, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, or New Mexico?
What a lob.
Well, even for you, Corey said you had a weakness for geography, but this is a...
This is in the United States. They're not in the European or anything
This
like
is
that.
a soft toss, if ever there were one. The Suns are playing the Sixers right now as we speak. Don't switch over, though. Stay with us for this exciting finish. Arizona, almost everybody got it right. 2 people said Nevada. Phoenix and Tucson are 2 of the largest and most well-known cities in Arizona. Phoenix is the state capital and the most populous city, known for its year-round sun and desert beauty. Tucson is surrounded by stunning desert landscapes, making it a popular spot for hiking and outdoor adventures. Breezy, trying to maintain a slim lead. Robert's mom climbing. Which European country is also known as Helvetia? Austria, Greece, Switzerland, or Germany? I don't know if the photo helps at all.
It doesn't help me, but I went Switzerland, but I had no.
I went with, I thought Greece, but we'll see. The people say Greece. Oh, you were right. Now, I mean, who calls it Helvetia? The Latin name Helvetia refers to Switzerland. It's derived from the name of a Celtic tribe called the Helvetii, who lived in the area during the Roman times. Although Helvetia is not commonly used in everyday language, you might see it on Swiss postage stamps, coins, and official documents. All right, Corey, you're up to 6. That was a great, look at that. You were leading the pack on that question. Flag on the field as a team as well. What country has hosted the Winter Olympic Games the most times, including twice at Lake Placid? U.S., Canada, Austria, or England? Soft toss, soft toss.
That's the soft toss as I ever saw.
Did we have
Yeah,
our
well,
double point question yet? I didn't
I
even
haven't
notice.
seen any, tonight.
Obviously, the U.S. I've been there 20 times. I played in the shadow of the Olympic symbol, and almost everybody got it right. U.S. has hosted the Olympics 4 times: Lake Placid, 1932 and 1980, Squaw Valley in 60, and Salt Lake City in 2002. And now they're in Italy. Right after the Super Bowl.
Yep.
What is the second to last book of the Bible's New Testament? Jude, 3rd John, Revelation, or 2nd Peter? Oh, my.
Wow.
Now, if you ask me what was last, I would be able to answer that.
Second to last.
I don't think, is there a book of Jude? I don't think so. I would go with 3rd John.
That's where I was going. Everyone's spread out there.
Yeah, but we know Revelation's wrong.
Jude.
It's Jude. There is a book called Jude. Well, you learn something. I feel embarrassed, but it's good fun to learn together.
John there.
It is the penultimate book in the Bible, only 25 verses, attributed to Jude, a brother of James, traditionally considered one of the brothers of Jesus. Jude is valued for its strong warning against false teachings and complacency in faith, highlighting the importance of staying true to Christian beliefs. I apologize, Jude. With a Latin name meaning tooth-walking seahorse, what animal is an Obdobenus rosmarus? Hippopotamus, manatee, walrus, or narwhal?
Ooh.
The narwhal is mentioned in Moby Dick. I would say narwhal.
Oh, the walrus.
No, the walrus, tooth-walking seahorse. I don't see the seahorse part. Okay. Because of the way walruses walk on ice using their prominent tusk, early explorers coined the Latin name Odobenus rosmarus, which translates to tooth-walking seahorse. Both male and female walruses possess these long tusks, which they use for various purposes, such as helping them pull their large bodies out of water. That was not a soft toss.
No, that was not.
What bowl game and its famous parade are held every year on New Year's Day in Pasadena, California? Citrus, peach, potato, or Rose Bowl? The granddaddy of them all, the Spud Bowl. Now, this is another softie. Anybody who doesn't get right does not give a whit about football. At least two people. It's, of course, the Rose Bowl. Only a few questions left. Will you get a chance to wager what you have? In 1901, the Rose Bowl began. First ever college football game with the University of Michigan defeating Stanford. Ooh, 49-zip. Pretty convincing. Breezy, hanging on. 20, oh wow, now it's a 126-point lead. In 79 AD, what Italian city was buried in volcanic ash following the eruption of Mount Vesuvius? Positano, Padua, Perugia, or Pompeii? I've been to this place too. It's pretty groovy. People a long time ago, they had hot baths and whatnot. Pompeii is the correct answer. 7 people got it correct. What's that groovy music? The ancient Roman city of Pompeii suffered a catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD that led to its burial in volcanic ash. The tragic event preserved Pompeii in remarkable detail. Archaeologists have uncovered buildings, artifacts, and casts of people and animals caught in their final moments before their demise. Breezy leads. Oh, things are getting tight. 29-point differential. What was the first name of Mary Poppins' Cockney friend, played by Dick Van Dyke in the classic 1964 film? Bert, Don, Vince, or Arthur? It's the jolly holiday with you. Bert. And Dick Van Dyke's 100 years old. True or false? It's true. You get extra credit. Bert. He can dance. Oh, man. 100 years old. Unbelievable. In the Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke plays the whimsical and cheerful Cockney chimney sweep named Bert. The classical musical based on the book series by P.L. Travers is renowned for its delightful characters and unforgettable songs like Chim Chimmery and Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. Hint, Canada. This is where you wager how many points you have. You can wager them all, or you might have a choice. I don't know. This is only the second time we've done this. I didn't see any double points, so it could all come down to this. Wager points. I said it would be nice to be able to see who's wagering what, how many points are featured on the maple leaf from Canada's national flag, 5, 7, 9, or 11. Good question. I don't know if you know your maple leaf. It's either 5 or 7. I don't think it could be 9 or 11. The people say 7. 11? Wow. I guess we have to take another look at that next time. The maple leaf on Canada's national flag is 11 points. The design was inaugurated February 15, 1965, and the flag, commonly called the maple leaf or a lunefeuille, replaced the Union flag and several red ensign designs that had been used prior to that date. Ruby from Boston, woohoo! Look at that. She nailed it. Actor Will Smith starred in the titular role in the 1990s TV sitcom The Blank Prince of Bel-Air. I almost gave away the answer. The Blank Prince of Bel-Air. Who? The Stinky Prince of Bel-Air? Oh, if you write that, you won't get any points. Sorry, Jordan. Fresh Prince. Farch Prince. I think that was a typo. So 8 people got it right. It was kind of, well, we'll see. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air starred Will Smith as a fictionalized version of himself. He's a streetwise, smart teenager who moves from West Philly to live with his wealthy relatives in Bel Air, L.A. I didn't really watch that show. And the winners are, drum roll, in third place, Flag on the Field with everybody wagered and didn't win, 334. Second place, Breezy with 671. She took a big hit on that final question. Ruby from Boston rolled the dice and comes away as the champion. Congratulations, Ruby from Boston. What a finish. Yeah, that was exciting. Well, let's go. Dib and Diane had 11th and 12th locked down. Todd, 18. Robert's mom, 8. Tina, 8th place. Corey, 7. The Dude, 6. Sebi had a strong run, 5th. My biggest fan, 4th. Flag on the Field. What a surge for Flag on the Field to finish in with bronze. And Breezy and Ruby from Boston were neck and neck, nose and nose the whole way. And then it all came down to that Bet the Ranch question, and Ruby prevailed. So pretty exciting game. I still don't know. Do the people at home hear that sound as well?
Yeah, that's me. I was muting myself and unmuting myself. That's
okay. Well, do you have any, Corey? 7th. Look, you were looking worse for a while. How much did you wager?
I wagered everything. I wagered every little point that I had, and I went with 5 with Canada. I should have realized it's 11, but yeah, that's why I'm in the double digits instead of I was at 500 or 800
yeah,
points.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at the scores. Only one person has over 1,000, and that's like 2.5 times that. Ruby from Boston, nicely done. So yeah, feel free to email us and let us know how you like the slight tweaking of the formats. You can contact us at communitymedia.net. I think we have our email addresses listed on the website, or you can contact the website directly or give us a call, 717-334-3000. Leave a message if nobody picks up. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations to all who played. Hopefully a few people will be back in the fold, as far as we know, next Tuesday night. We will have cable and back on Facebook. But YouTube, thanks for carrying the load here tonight. And thanks to all you fans for tuning in. Thank you to Sean and Jordan in the control room. I'm Jeff Cook. We'll see you next Tuesday and every Tuesday night at 7 here on Live Trivia. Good night, everybody. Mahalo.